Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Carrie. If you're new here, thanks for clicking in. And again, if you're returning, welcome back. So I think you saw me mess with this. I know you've seen me do the bigger envelopes, but I think you saw me mess with this in another video where I made these guys. So I decided to go ahead and turn this into a notebook. And I just figured I'd go ahead and show you how I do that for the smaller one. And also, I'm using this paper in there. I bought this hoping to use it in a happy planner, the smaller one, but it didn't quite work out. It wasn't quite the right size, and I didn't really want to have to cut. But when you fold this in half, it fits like perfectly in here. So we're going to use that in here and make just a fun little notebook. I hope that I'm not too close. Like maybe we need to go up a little bit more, maybe not. I don't know. I'm still having trouble trying to get these angles right, you guys. So just bear with me here. I already did the folding where I have this in the middle, and we're not going to use the eyelets like I did last time. We're just going to put these little brads to hold the paper, this paper in. Okay. So let's get started. First thing I want to do is that's just lovely. My Velcro is all a mess. You'll see what I'm doing with that eventually. Okay, we're gonna ink these. This is the outside. This will be the inside, and we'll ink them both. So, thank you to all of you that watched the chatting with Carrie. I know it was probably a little bit weird. I'm talking about that stuff, and then that weird thing with my Bluetooth just deciding to shut everything down on my phone. That was interesting. So, yeah, talking about how the year has been, and as I am filming this, I believe it's September the 6th that I'm filming this, and I've just gotten into this feeling because I know that as of next year, I'm going to have to find a paying job since my site is not monetized, and I'm not anywhere near that yet, and I don't really make any sales on my Etsy shop. I'm kind of hoping maybe Christmas things will pick up when people need like little gifts and stocking stuffers and trinkets and things. That might help, but it's not going to be enough for me to live on, so we will have to get a job, and I think I'm ready now for that. I'm just hoping that when I do get a job that I'm able to decide how I would like my schedule to be. I'm not really ready for anything full-time at this point because I would like to continue this channel. And so I would really like it to be that I work minimum of 3 days a week. Maybe a maximum of 4. And I have to have, or will request, if not demand, which that right there might be why I get turned away and not hired, to have every Sunday off. I have worked really hard at building up my faith and becoming an active member of my church, that I will not compromise my faith for the next job. My faith always got put on a back burner when I worked for Rite Aid. I may have to, that's a ring. Sorry, muttering to myself. I'm not going to do that one just yet, as far as inking. But as I was saying, I will not compromise my faith. When I was working for Rite Aid, my faith often took a back seat. I worked every other Sunday simply because there was not enough staff for me to always have Sunday off, and that would mean the other girl would have to work every Sunday, which wouldn't have been fair, which I agree. So, that happened. And then there were a lot of things where, because I worked every other weekend, there were, retreats I couldn't do. I didn't really feel like I could join any kind of women's group or any kind of group at the church because my attendance would have been poor. It would have been that I was working, or I would have been tired from having been working, so I wouldn't have wanted to go. So I'm not willing to go back to that position. I'm not willing to go back into a position and work where I'm sitting in the church busy worrying about how much longer the priest is going to take and not being there and being present with the Lord. So not willing to compromise on that. So. I think I wanted it this way. Okay, and we're going to use my art glitter glue. I've almost used this entire bottle, guys. So I need to get, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a big jug and just keep refilling this small bottle because I like this stuff and I like this tiny little tip. I thought about just putting, you know, the Island's tacky glue in the same bottle, but it's not quite the same. It doesn't have the fast dryingness that the art glitter glue has. So, but seeing as how, as I was saying about getting a job next year, seeing as how I'll be getting a job next year, I'm kind of got this feeling that I'd really like to take one last adventure with myself before I do. I'm not someone who's ever really traveled on her own before. I usually go places with my sister. I don't usually go any further than my car can take me. And I just really feel like if I don't take another adventure, you know, or some kind of adventure, because yes, definitely going on mission in Tijuana was definitely an adventure, but that was charity work. That wasn't a vacation. You know, we didn't wander around Mexico and look at the sights. Then again, there's not really a lot of sights to walk around and look at where we were in Tijuana. So I just feel like I really need sort of this last, you know, hurrah before I give my soul to some employer. I've been trying to decide where I want to go, and I have a lot of places. That went on very crooked. That's all right. All right. And I don't know, have any of you guys who watch me ever done like a little solo trip adventure, and where would you go? Being that I don't have a lot of money, and this is something that I would have to really budget for out of what's left in my savings that I've been living on this year. You know, it can't be something too expensive. And in truth, I would love, like really, really love to go to New York City. I've always wanted to go there. I've never been there. But they are probably on the more of the expensive high-end places to go. The other place I thought might be interesting to go on a solo trip would be Washington, D.C. I've never been there either, seen the Washington Monument or the White House or any of our wonderful American government structures. Other than that, I don't know. And since this would be something that I'd be doing in the fall, you know, places that are more geared for summer really, you know, would be out of the question. So I just don't know. So I'd be curious to have some people's opinion as to where you think I should go on a solo adventure. I'd love to hear that. So leave me a comment and let me know, because again, I would really like to know. Don't leave me in the dark, guys. You gotta help me out, because I don't know where the hell I'm going. Heck, I'm going. You know. And if you think I should go to one of the two places I mentioned, and you think there are things there I really need to see, well, you know, let me know in the comments. Again, I'd really like to know, because again, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I might have mentioned on this channel that I very rarely ever know what I'm doing, and that was not a lie. Me gluing stuff's probably not that entertaining, so that's why I'm trying to talk more while I do this, because I don't think this video is going to be very long. I don't have much I have to really do to this thing. If there are long parts, I'll try to fast forward. So, but it's been really nice having the year off. It's been nice to focus on me and focus on what I need and not the need of the company or of others. And even so, I have helped out friends, and I think I mentioned that in my video. I don't know. I tell a lot of people this stuff, so I can't remember who I talked to. Okay. The reason I didn't ink this is because I knew I was going to be cutting it up to fit here. I end up having to ink it a little bit more once it's glued on here. Nice flat. So this will probably be the last video you'll see of my regular crafting, because we're going to be heading into, and I think I meant to say this in the chatting with Karen, I forgot, we're heading into holiday season. We are in September, so I'll probably start putting out some Halloween videos, because I think that'll be fun. And I give you guys an opportunity to recreate what I've done in time for Halloween, if that's what you want to do. You don't have to. It's not a requirement to watch my channel. And I may, as we get into October and in November and stuff, I may increase to 2 videos a week, simply because I love crafting Christmas decorations, and I actually meant to say Christmas this time. I think there's another video where you'll see that I say Christmas instead of Halloween. You'll have to excuse me. I film videos ahead of time, so I often forget that I haven't showed you that video that I'm talking about. So just go with it. But anyway, and so being that I want to have a lot of different ideas for Christmas, I want to have more videos in the week to get more of those fun ideas out for you for the holidays. I don't really do fall decorating. I've never been a fall decorator, so I don't know, so I won't have that. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 things, like I might show off my fall bouquet for my wall vase that you've seen in my very, very early on videos, when I used to use that part of my wall as a backdrop for showing you the things I've made. You may have seen that vase, and I put bouquets in there seasonally. So I may show you guys that. But yeah, so there's not much else going on. I'll be traveling in December. I have not gotten to travel at Christmas time in about 16 years. When I moved back down to California from Oregon, getting time off in a retail company at Christmas time is, well, not something you can do. 1 or 2 days is fine, but wanting a week off to go travel to be with family, not really something you get to do. They consider those blackout months, because of the busiest time of the year, and they don't let you have any vacation time. At least that's how it was for Rite Aid. So, the family that I live with, the adopted family that I live with, they don't celebrate Christmas because they're all atheists. Don't hold that against them. And I do spend Christmas with my sister, who is also an atheist, but she just happens to like the Christmas feel, and I never give up hope that I might be able to convert her one day. To dream, guys. So it's usually just the 2 of us, and so this year, because I'm not working, and I decided I was gonna finish out the year not working, that I could make a trip up there. And since this is my mom's house, my adopted mom's house, the room and board is free. I get fed, I get a place over my head, I don't have to worry about paying for it. So thanks, Mom, for that. It's really very much appreciated. And all I have to worry about is gas and a few bit of food on the way, and my sister will help out with that, and that'll be that. So it'll be nice to be somewhere else. My mom lives in the mountains, you guys, so yeah. trying to decide whether I want to cut this to match the paper in here, but I'm worried if I try to do that I might screw it up. And we don't want to do that. So there's that. Every time I use this art glitter glue, I always get all these little glue pieces because it sticks to my fingers and it comes off and it's just everywhere. Alright, so now let's do this. Oh, I already had another folded piece in here. I think I punched holes in some of these. I did not remember that I did that. So I try to do this quickly. Nobody likes seeing you sit here and fold paper forever and ever. Okay. Once again, I didn't pull out a whole bunch. To do too many things or I'm just not. You want to see this. You don't care if I'm cleaning. Or maybe you want to see that too. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to mark some holes on here. Punch some holes. So I'm going to stop talking for a minute and do this, and what I'll do is I'll fast forward. Okay, I can talk again. I'm going to go ahead and put these in to the notebook. I'm actually really glad to finally find a way to use up this dot grid paper because it's been sitting in my stash here in my room for like a really long time now. Excuse my forehead if it's getting in there. Getting these in sometimes can be kind of a pain. Thinking I should have probably fast forwarded me doing this too. Got this really quick. I did. make sure, if you're going to do this, that your brads point this way and not this way. Because you won't really be able to flip your pages very well if it's poking out the other way around. So. Not bad. Fun little notebook to throw in my purse or to gift to someone, or whatever. Paper's not super even all the way through, but it's kind of junk journal style, so that's fine. So I have some things to put on the front here. So one of the things that we're going to do is I'm going to use this Velcro to create a closure. And I just stuck the two pieces of Velcro together to themselves, the latch and this doohickey. And then we just fold that over and press. These Velcro pieces came from Dollar Tree. They work pretty well. It's not the first time I've used it. And then I'm going to put this little flower on there using some glue. I think I'm going to do it higher up, simply because I don't want to bend all the flowers trying to open it, or each time I try to open it. Sorry, I think my head was in the shot again. I'm so sorry, you guys, that keeps happening. I mean, I like my forehead, but I don't think y'all came here to see my forehead. Okay, very nice. Just gonna ink some of these areas. So again, as I was saying, if any of you have any ideas of a good solo adventure for someone to go on, or you think the ideas, like New York City or Washington, D.C. are good ideas, and you have ideas of things you think I should see if I choose either of those places, let me know. I'd like to know. I'm curious, again, because I really don't know what I'm doing. I don't travel alone, again, like I said. The furthest outside California we get is Oregon, unless I fly out to see my birth father in Georgia, which has been a few years. And that's about it. So yeah, so let me know that. And let's just see if I want to do this last thing. And I don't think I'm going to. I think it's cute like this. Yeah. And you got this fun little notebook. And then you got a nice little pocket here. Yeah. That turned out really well. I might make a few more of these because I still have quite a bit of this paper left, as you can see. Although some of it has holes, but it tells me I was using it in something or other. But I still have enough left I can use in these notebooks. So, alright. Well, that's going to do it for this video. If you liked what you saw, give me a thumbs up. If you want to come back and see more, hit that subscribe button. And again, leave me comments about where you think I should go on my solo adventure. And I'm just me, crafting for mental health to help myself and others, one DIY at a time. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.